It'll be 1st and 10, Red Devils. And it'll be his 30-yard line, from their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, it should be on in Castor. It says waiting for street. All right, appreciate it. Thank you. All right, later.
Huh?
You guys can get ready.
Okay, you gotta tell Bill.
You'll tell left Mike.
He's right down there.
Carried by Omar Lewis. Also 3 on the play. It's 2nd and 13.
Here, I got you too.
With the keeper. We lost him another yard. It's 3rd down. Is complete to the 20 line. Lewis. Staying about 4 on the play. It's 4th down and 10.
1-2, 1-2.
Goes out of bounds. About the 33-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Patriots.
Hey, I went live and I have 2 issues. I don't know what scoreboards to use. I don't know. I do not have an audio for some reason.
Bowers.
Keeper, flag on the play. Call is holding on the Patriots. That'll make it 1st down and 15. Correction, that's 1st down and 20. Pass incomplete. 2nd down and 20 for the Patriots.
Price. Flag.
Price with the ball. Flag on the play. Face mask is the call. Repeat second down. Judah Price with the carry. Gain of 2, gain of 3 on the play. Third down 11. Pass is incomplete. And it brings up fourth down. Punt is down at the 47-yard line between first and 10. Red Devils.
Okay. It's 7:07. The game just started. I'm live. I don't have a breakboard or audio for some reason. It took me forever to get the internet issues sorted. I don't have a breakboard or audio. It took me forever to get internet issues sorted for some reason.
Alex Baxter with the carry. Gain 4 on the play. Second and 6. The ball carrier. Lost some yards on the play. It's third down.
You don't have to worry about putting scored and stuff. Hello, 1 2 1 2 1 2. I can't hear anything. 1 2 3 4.
Lost in 5.
Yeah, it says USB audio down. And that says line in no value. No, I'm still not getting audio. It says USB audio codec as source.
Okay.
Cyrus Goodson with the return.
Yeah, I have everything plugged into the encoder.
Will be down on the 19-yard line. First and 10. Patriots.
Sorry.
Yeah. Can you guys hear yourself?
No. Can't hear anything.
Yeah, we still can't hear you.
Can you hear anything, Mario, say a few words.
I can't hear anything. Everything's turned on.
Judah Price with the reception for Trey Bowers.
Okay. Yeah, because they can't hear themselves and I can't hear them either, but
1, 2.
That's going to be first down, Patriots. Flag on the play.
lights and everything.
Delay of game, Patriots. False start, Independence, correction.
So what do we need to do?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Okay. All right, man.
Judah Price with the carry. Getting about 7 on the play. Please, second down and 9. Judah Price with the carry.
Okay. I'm trying.
It was ball to the 39-yard line. Third down.
I'm on the phone with Butch. I'm trying to figure
And
all this
3.
out. So. Here, this is Bob.
Hello. Oh, really? Okay, so I just
Judah Price with the carry. First down, Patriots.
Okay, we'll do it. Thanks, Bob. He said he could hear us, so we're going to go ahead.
Timeout, Independence.
All right, everybody, we say hello from Coal City, West Virginia for the game between the Independence Patriots and the Oak Hill Red Devils. Bill O'Brien with you from George Covey Field and alongside not Maris Lowry, but his brother Mario Lowry, and we're glad to have you with us. We apologize for getting our audio on the air a little bit late, but you haven't missed a thing. The teams have been trading punts. We are late in the first quarter, 5 minutes and 27 seconds left in the quarter, and there's no score. Oak Hill wound up with the opening possession. They started from their 30. They were moved backwards 4 yards and had to punt. Independence started their first possession on their 33. They had to kick. Then Oak Hill got great field position on the Patriots' 47. They had to kick it away. And so now we're ready coming out of a timeout and ready to go. Oak Hill Red Devils with a 1-0 record against the homestanding Patriots. They also are 1-0. Independence ready to go from their 46-yard line. They have a high-powered offense, and here comes Bowers, the quarterback. He's breaking tackles, and Trey Bowers, great athlete, gets across midfield and is stopped on the Red Devil 47-yard line.
Yeah, it's really important on this drive that Independence can come out and establish a good running game. They've struggled on their first possession tonight, Bill.
Patriots with 3 receivers to the near side. They're going to try to run it. There's the quarterback Bowers. He's close to a first down at about the 44-yard line.
Run by the quarterback, trying to get it up the gut of the line tonight, Bill.
It is a first down. Inside the 44 of Oak Hill. Independence ready to go. They've got even though they've got the gray uniforms on, they're the home team. Oak Hill wearing their visiting white.
And one thing that Independence looks for tonight is pace. A lot of teams like to run the up pace, get it moving.
Price can't handle the pass. Well, you talk about some great players. And Mario, number 1, Bowers, the quarterback. Number 10, Judah Price, who's the running back and also the slot back. Those 2 names you're going to hear a lot tonight.
Yeah, I think you'll see the ball in their hands probably at least 70% of the time. Of course, it's in Bowers on each snap, but as far as getting the ball running, passing, they're going to be the ones that are going to dominate the action tonight.
Running play, and Price is not going to get very far. In fact, maybe we'll lose about a half yard. You know, Oak Hill, they are 1-0. They won their opening game on the road at Summersville against Nicholas County 17-7, and they had to finish just ahead of a lightning storm, but they did it. Oak Hill under head coach Dave Moneypenny has only 30 players on this AAA roster, but boy, he's made the most of it.
Yeah, they've been coming out playing hard tonight. Of course, we mentioned earlier, it's a nice, cool night. So I don't think the weather or
Cyrus Goodson
have an effect on the players tonight.
Yeah, perfect conditions, as you say. Temperature 75 degrees, just a slight breeze. You couldn't ask for better. We've got a full house here at Independence High School, and the Patriots are ready and rocking to go. By the way, we mentioned Goodson's name. Last year, his brother was the star player. Pitch out. Price down to the 35. Well, I can hear myself in the headset. I don't know if that's good or not.
One of the keys tonight that we're going to get a chance to discuss before the game is for Oak Hill to what I call avoid the knockout punch. A lot of teams that play Independence, the game like last week with Liberty, it was 24-0 in the first quarter, 32-0 I believe, early second quarter. So the big thing is they want to withstand this first action.
Oak Hill winds up with the football. Running play, that's Omar Lewis. Lewis is not going to get much. Oak Hill has their running back, number 1, Omar Lewis. The quarterback wears number 2 in his white outfit. That's Alex Colasino. Number 3 is Alex Baxter. And Trent Ryder is the wide receiver wearing number 11.
Then a second key to the game tonight for Oak Hill, they want to be able to sustain long drives, keep the ball moving. The more time they've got the ball possession, of course, the less time Independence will have it and have a chance to use their high-octane offense.
3 receivers go to the left. They'll throw it that way. Ryder catches. He's up to the 30. 34, and that's as far as he will go. That swarming Independence defense.
But one of the things that you like with their offense is throwing the screen. You want to try to get the defense early in the game moving lateral from side to side, and hopefully by second, third, fourth quarter, maybe one of those screens will break a big play.
No score in the ball game. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left in the starting stanza here in Coal City, West Virginia, just between Coal City and Sophia. Oak Hill ready. 3rd down, 11. Back to throw. Colasino. And it is intercepted, or is it?
That's incomplete on that. Did hit the ground.
Yeah, they're going to call it an interception, Mario.
Okay.
At the 40. And we've got a replay here. I'm not sure if Nick Eskins is going to be able to call that up yet. We're still getting our technical act in order. But, hey, this is going to be a long broadcast, so you will see it. That's one of the things about video productions. I love those instant replays.
And that was going to lead me to my last and third key for Oak Hill tonight is avoid turnovers. But that's one for the night, and like I said, Independence has such a good offense, you don't want to give them a short field.
The ball on the Oak Hill 40, Independence 1st down and 10. Bowers looking, firing as he backpedals, and it's out of bounds.
Good pressure on the play by Oak Hill, that's what you want. Bowers had to backpedal, and of course he did not get a very good throw off.
I want to tell you about this Independence offensive line. I mean, they've got enough beef on the front line that most colleges wish they had. Starting off with the center, Fisher Williams, at 280 pounds and a junior at 5'10". He'll snap the ball to the I formation, and that's Price. Price has 5, 6, maybe 7 yards down to the 34-yard line of Oak Hill. So the Independence Patriots, in talking to John Lilly in his 5th season and 30th overall as a head coach, he was saying, this Oak Hill team, they don't have the numbers, but boy, they do have the athletes. And Dave Moneypenny is a very fine coach.
Yeah, he did a great job when he was at Fayetteville. And then, of course, when that closed down, moved over to Oak Hill.
Judah Price to the 30-yard line.
Gain of about 4 on the play.
The ball just outside the Red Devil 30-yard line. As you probably know, Oak Hill has become AAA again after Fayetteville was folded into Oak Hill as well as Mount Hope years ago. Here's Bowers. They get him at the line of scrimmage, and he powers forward and is able to get 2 or 3 yards on his own.
And we do have a flag down.
It's one of the things we understand about Independence. They have a propensity for penalties.
And that leads me into their first key of the night.
All right.
Okay, and that basically is avoid penalties, because a team like Independence can only stop themselves.
That's one of the things. O'Brien and Lowry, we worked together for more than 20 years on radio. Well, this is O'Brien back out of retirement. And Lowry, Maris, is in Columbus, Ohio, getting ready to watch college ball tomorrow night. So Brother Mario is kind enough to be with me tonight.
Yeah, tomorrow's his dream of a lifetime, going to go watch the Fighting Irish in Columbus against Ohio State.
Incomplete pass from Bowers, trying to tightrope the far sideline. Trey Bowers, a junior, very talented. He's the 4th quarterback that John Lilly has used in the last 4 years, and they've all done well.
Yeah, he's a tremendous athlete. He rushed for 200 yards a game when he was in middle school.
Get it out. There's Goodson. Goodson shakes and bakes and down to the 13-yard line. What a play by Cyrus Goodson, the 6'3", 177 senior.
Yeah, it was a good spin move that he did spin out of the tackle. The cornerback for Oak Hill was lucky enough to keep a hand on his jersey until he got a little bit of help.
No huddle offense. Give it to Price, angling past the 10, and he's down at the 6.
And if some of these plays look familiar tonight, Bill, you'll see they'll run the same plays. They're in the belief if something works, keep doing it. That's one of their bread and butter plays right there.
Judah Price, as Coach Lilly would say, he's tough as a pine knot. All-State AA last year.
And I was supposed to throw in one of the reasons he's so tough is he is a wrestler as well, or has a background in wrestling.
Watch this. Zigging, zagging, close, and he's in. Touchdown, Judah Price. So a 40-yard drive by the Independence Patriots, and they are on the scoreboard first. Just at the end of the first quarter, it's 6-0.
Yeah, once again, you cannot give Independence, we saw last week with Liberty, you cannot give them 40 yards. I mean, that's almost handing them a touchdown.
Well, they've got an injury timeout, and he's wearing the home gray of the Patriots. So when we have the opportunity, we'll check over here with our producer-director, Nick Eskins. Are we ready for commercial? Maybe not. I've got a lot of reads that Maris gave me, so maybe we can get to those. Well, this has been one of those games, last week, as you mentioned, Mario, Independence scored 32 points in the first quarter and wound up beating Liberty 60-0. But here tonight against the Red Devils, it's taken them virtually the first quarter before they were able to score. And the injured player is up and thankfully walking off under his own power. That's Price.
And a team like Independence, they're just now getting their momentum. And the thing you have to watch out to stay in the ball game for Oak Hill is, one, is what you do the next time you get the ball on offense. And then secondly, the next time you go on defense, you want to try to slow this team down so they don't build up that momentum.
One of the things, Mario, that Independence likes to do, they don't have a place kicker per se, so they go for 2 after every touchdown, and they'll do that now, leading 6-0. Bowers quarterbacking, Price behind him. Goodson will be on the wing. Out of the power I. Bowers gets the snap, hands it to the top of the I, and there's 2.
Linksweiler.
Tyler Linksweiler The 5'10", 170 junior gets the 2-point PAT. And so the first quarter is history. It's Independence 8, Oak Hill nothing. Well, Video Productions is proud to be bringing you the action tonight from Coal City, West Virginia. And we appreciate you coming on here. Let's talk about some of the sponsors.
Well, the scoring recap on that's brought to you by Pepsi of Southern West Virginia. They went 40 yards, and how many plays did you have that on?
Well, I don't have the number of plays, although I will tell you that Chris Farish is our statistician. He's just outside the booth, and he'll have all of the numbers for us at halftime. Inside the Numbers will be brought to you by Cracker Barrel with locations in Beckley and Princeton.
And you sure did miss a wonderful pregame meal tonight, Giovanni's.
You know, they're great. They've got some terrific Italian meals. And, of course, they're now in 2 locations, Giovanni's in Glendaniel and Leicester Square in Sophia. All right, here's our man. That was a 5-play drive, 40 yards. Thank you, sir. Chris Farish coming back into the booth to give us the official numbers on that. And now it'll be Shea Powell ready to boot the ball for the Patriots. Oak Hill breaks their huddle and see if the Red Devils can answer this 8-0 lead for the homestanding Independence Patriots. Powell, 5'10", 235, and a junior, and he puts his foot to it at the 26, dropped, and Ryder's able to get on it.
Yeah, that could have been a nightmare there for Oak Hill if they'd have lost that fumble after their first turnover tonight.
We down to the Oak Hill 31-yard line, 1st and 10. Red Devils.
So Oak Hill will have their chance, their 4th opportunity on offense tonight, starting from their 31. The Red Devils again are led by quarterback Alex Colaseno. 5'10", senior, 135. Wears number 2 on his white outfit. He's got Ethan Vargo Thomas, number 21, to the far right. He's the star player on the team. They're going to throw to the other side. That's Braylon Thomas. Thomas catches.
Real nice looking play. You had trips, what we call trips 3 to the left side. And you got the one pass to the receiver and the other 2 leading the way with the block.
Ball on the 35-yard line where it'll be 2nd down and 6 yards to go. The Oak Hill Red Devils. Last year they were 3-7, but if you talk to Oak Hill, that felt they should have been 5-5. They lost 1 game by 2 points and 1 game by 3 points. And they feel they're rebuilding for the future. Back to throw. Thomas catches just shy of the 40-yard line, and he's knocked out of bounds there.
It looks like maybe Oak Hill's seen something on tape, maybe watching Video Productions, because they've gone to the same side here several times tonight. So I guess they're trying to exploit this side of the field.
Colton Miller for the Patriots, credited with the tackle, the ball on the 39, and that is a 1st down for the Red Devils. Looking across the way, they've got a nice crowd here tonight from Fayette County. Raleigh County High School football on Video Productions. One of several Independence games we'll have this season. And a whistle stops the action. Vargo Thomas was the man out there on the left flat. Well, you talk about somebody who does it all. Number 21 for Oak Hill, Ethan Vargo Thomas. He's a 5'11", 170 senior. He plays on offense. He plays on defense. He's an award-winning place kicker. He returns kicks, and he pops the popcorn during halftime.
Yeah, I like mine with butter, Bill.
Yeah, I'm with you. 3rd down, 7 yards to go, Oak Hill on their 34-yard line. That's Thomas, number 9, to the left side. And a wide out to the right with a slot right. Looking right, throwing right. Thomas catches, breaks a tackle, still on his feet to the 40. 1st down, Oak Hill at the 42-yard line.
That was a great effort play by Oak Hill. He caught the ball short. He still needed 5-6 yards to make the 1st down and just put his head down and barreled through.
Nice play. They're going to give him the 43-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 10 to go for the Red Devils. Dave Moneypenny, the talented head coach for Oak Hill. Mario, I go back to the days when it was Collins High School, just out of the downtown area in Oak Hill.
Yep, I'm familiar where that's at.
Man in motion, Ryder. Running play up the gut, and that's going to be good for 5 yards.
Yeah, you just want positive plays on first down. If you can get 3 or 4 yards, it's going to allow you to open up your playbook and keep the ball moving.
Alex Baxter, 190-pound running back, gets 5 yards, second down and 5, and the ball on the 48 of Oak Hill, their own territory. Artificial surface here at George Covey Field, and this is just a beautiful complex. It had been many years since I had done a broadcast here. Well, this place is number 1. Oak Hill tries to run again, and this time the Patriots have it smelled out and will stop them for a 1-yard loss.
Yeah, this field's so nice, it'll probably even make my 40 time down under 5 minutes. maybe that's 5 seconds.
Yeah, but there you go. Third down, 6, Oak Hill. 8-0 is the score. Independence leads. They scored right at the end of the first quarter. Price tallied the touchdown.
Well, you like so far, this drive's already taken off 3 or 4 minutes of the clock at the start of the second quarter. They're almost at the 8-minute mark.
Alex Colasino gets them out. And now a timeout, Oak Hill. So they weren't quite ready to run it. 8 minutes, 38 seconds left till halftime. And the score is 8-0 favor of Independence. Well, again, we'd like to thank our sponsors for taking care of business tonight. Beckley Auto Mall, who handled our pregame show, and also they do the keys to the game, and then we'll also have the keys at halftime. But Beckley Auto Mall, they're Buick and GMC dealers serving southern West Virginia. In fact, the largest of their type in the state.
Yeah, this is great. Great game we've got going on so far. And once again, one of my keys earlier is avoid that early knockout. I like to use the example of Mike Tyson. If you can get through the first quarter, second quarter, and you're there at halftime within a touchdown, then you can make adjustments at halftime and try to win the game in the second half.
Independence is ready. And talking to John Lilly, the Patriots coach, before we came up here to the press box, he said, hey, Oak Hill's a good football team. Don't take them lightly. And certainly the Red Devils, as we say in the business, they've come to play.
Yeah, it's a good early season test for both teams.
Wideouts everywhere. Colasino back to throw. Now he decides to run with it. Oh, he paid the price. Ouch.
Yeah, Independence has some heavy hitters on their team. Came up and put the smack down on that one.
Wow. Well, he'll feel that in the morning. He'll feel that right now. Well, he popped up, the quarterback did. But it's 4th down and 6 to go, and so it's punting time for the Red Devils.
And once again, even though they may not have scored on this drive, they ate at some clock, they moved the ball. And here's most important is trying to get off a good punt and maybe when they'll roll to where you can cover it and not allow Independence to break one off.
Vargo Thomas will kick it. No rush. He's taking plenty of time. He sees there's no rush, and now he kicks it away. Twin safeties back at the 12, to the 15, the 16, and that's it. So Price gathered the ball in and advanced it just a few yards to the 16-yard line. So, again, not good field position for the Patriots, but they have a high-powered offense. As we told you, Bowers and Price and Goodson in the backfield with Tyler Linksweiler. Along the front wall, we told you Fisher Williams snaps the ball. The guards are Brady Grimmett and Aaron Shiflett. Grimmett is a 180-pound, 6-foot senior. Shiflett, 267 pounds, a 6-foot senior. In fact, 8 of the 11 offensive starters for Coach John Lilly are seniors. The tackles, big Logan Isom, 270-pounder. And Parker Withrow, 260, is the other tackle for Independence. 7 minutes, 44 seconds left in the first half, and an 8-0 lead for the Patriots. Independence with the ball, first down and 10 from their own 16. Bowers calling signals. Bad snap. He's having trouble with it, but
he's
gets
wide
it out.
open.
Look at this.
Wide open.
This is going to be 6. My heavens. Everybody. Well, he just ran out of gas. at the 5-yard line. Oh, my gosh.
Definitely a blown coverage there, but I do have to give credit for Oak Hill hustling down and at least keeping them out of the end zone for now.
Wow. Just ran out of gas.
I'm sure he was probably surprised he was so wide open.
Well, we all were. So instead of being back on the Patriots 16, now they're on the Oak Hill 4-yard line. First and goal. Out of the eye. Running play. Price. Close, but not in.
And on the last play, Bowers initially fumbled the snap, and maybe that threw off the defense thinking it was going to be a sack. But you have to keep your coverage. You can't look in the backfield and let your tight end go down the middle.
Mario, you were so correct. I think that threw the Red Devil defense for a loop, and that's when they got out of coverage. Running play, easy touchdown, Judah Price. He's got his second score of the night. And it's 14-0 Patriots. Wow.
Once again, quick offense. I think they've gotten their they got their offense on now. It's going the way they draw it off up in practice.
I think I can safely say the price is right. He scored both touchdowns, and now they go for two. Quick snap. There's Price. He walks in. So Price gets the two. And it's 16-0. Favor of the hometown Independence Patriots. 7 minutes, 1 second to go in the first half.
Okay, let's do the scoring recap brought to you by Pepsi of Southern West Virginia. I have 3 plays, 84 yards, finishing it off with the touchdown in the end zone, followed by the 2-point conversion.
And Price scored both, the TD and the PAT. So Price has put his name in the scorebook several times already tonight, but still Oak Hill is in the ballgame, down by only 2 scores and 2 2-point conversions. And the Red Devils will try to regroup.
I really think they got to get something going on this possession to try to stay in the game. Like I said, you want to get to halftime no less than 16-0, but if you can get it to 16-6 or 16-8 will be helpful.
Absolutely. All right, the Red Devils are set. And ready for the return is Trent Ryder. He's wearing number 11 on his white Oak Hill outfit. He's on the near side. And Omar Lewis is in the middle of the field, ready to take this return. Shea Powell to kick it for the Pats. Here we go. Ryder's got it at his 17, 25, 30, 35, 36-yard line. Nice return that time by Trent Ryder, the junior, little speedster, and he had a couple of nice moves.
Yeah, he sure did there, Bill. Like I said, if you're Oak Hill this possession, you want to come out. You don't want to panic. You can still run the ball. You can still throw the screens. There's a lot of things you can do to just try to hold on the ball and move it into scoring territory.
Okay, the Red Devils on their 36-yard line. Alex Colasino. 2 running backs behind him and 2 wideouts to the left. Running play. Nice play across the 40-45 and near midfield.
Yep, a nice, good off-tackle play. We do have a flag down. Let's hope that doesn't negate the play.
I'm looking for number 4, and I don't see a name to that number, so we'll try to check that out. Hey, it's my first game in 10 years. What can I tell you? I missed a number. Ouch. And there is a penalty, and I think that's going to negate a nice run.
Yeah, those will kill you, especially to open up a drive.
Yeah. So back we go. You just could not ask for a better atmosphere.
Oh,
perfect
yes.
weather, big crowd, 2 good teams.
And you have fans lined up along the fence. Both of the fans are here for both sides rooting on their teams tonight.
Ready to go. Devils from their 33. Oh, my, what a play.
Yeah, if he had that one snuffed out, he read that one, he shot the gap, and that's an excellent tackle, hitting him right at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give credit to Derek Hypes defensively for the Patriots. Wow. Ball is placed on the 28-yard line where it'll be second down and long. 16-0 Independence. We're approaching 6 minutes left in the first half here at Coal City. Red Devils with a wide out to the far side. Quarterback looking, and he's overthrowing Jeremiah Jackson.
Yeah, just a little bit high, a little bit out of reach. He had a little bit of pressure in his face.
I can't see where your mouse is.
So it'll be third down, 19 to go.
You have two goals here. One, of course, you want to get the first down, but secondly, if you can't, you want to at least get half of this yardage, at least set up your punt.
You can hear that bell. Third down, big play. Oak Hill needs it. Third down and long. They'll fire on the near sideline, and Independence has that one stopped for a loss.
They sure did. But like I said, on that play, I mean, I would almost like to send somebody deep. You never know if you can get an interference penalty or something, keep your drive going. On a short play like that, you're relying on the back to make a move and breaking a play on that one.
Derek Hypes with another terrific defensive play for Independence. Ball on the 24. Punting time for Vargo Thomas.
I think I'd be putting some pressure on this one for Independence so the punter can't just stand back there waiting to punt. You might be able to get a block here. I'd put a block on, Bill.
This is his fourth punt. Nobody rushing. Thomas puts a high one. Coming down 35. Looking for room. Here comes Goodson. 40. Goodson 50. Goodson 40. Goodson to one man to beat. And he can't beat him. Out at the 20. Wow.
Very exciting play there. And you know what Cyrus Goodson did? He made one or two cuts, and then he turned it straight up the field. That's the way you return a punt. You don't want to dance around too much or try to go side to side. He went straight up the middle of the field.
16-0. Independence looking for more. They've got 20 yards to get with 5 minutes and 1 second left in the first half.
If you're Oak Hill, you got to think Independence does not kick the ball, so you got to hope maybe you can hold them. You don't have to worry about the field goal, but just keeping them out of the end zone.
Twin receivers to the left. They'll pitch it to Price going left. He shakes a tackle. Penalty markers everywhere. Price dives down to the 17, but this may be called back.
Yeah, Oak Hill definitely needs this to be a hold or some type of penalty on the Patriots.
And you called it, Mario. It is a hold. I almost called you Maris. I knew I was going to do that.
But you know, the only difference is his ends in an S, and I'm in an O. He's M-A-R-I-S, I'm M-A-R-I-O. Just knock off the S and add an O.
Well, and you're better looking, so, you know.
and 5 years younger if he's listening on.
Are we allowed to say that he just had his 60th birthday last month?
Of course we can. He's told everybody.
All right, the ball is now on the 30. First down and 20 to go. Bowers looking, firing deep, got a man out there in the end zone, and he overthrows him. And I don't think that was Bowers' fault that time. The defender was giving the wide receiver a hard time, so it's an incompletion.
Yeah, that was good coverage. He stayed right with his man.
Brings up second down and 20.
4 minutes, 37 seconds on a stopped second quarter clock. It's 16-0 Independence, and the Patriots second down and long on the Red Devil 30. Again, two receivers to the left. Eye in the backfield. Bowers, I think they got the defenders to jump into the neutral zone.
Yeah, you don't help out an offense like Independence. 5 more yards, that's enough to just get them right where they want to on second down to try to pick up at least half of this distance before third down.
You know, one of the things that we did not get a chance to talk about in the Beckley Automall keys to the game, Independence has the numbers, not only the the height and the weight and the seniors. But as the game goes on, Oak Hill's going to get ground down. 3rd and long. Throw it out to the left. That's complete to the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, Independence has an excellent weight training program throughout the year. These kids, trust me, they work out all the time. And believe it or not, Bill, I actually go to the same gym that some of these players go to, so I've seen them work out.
Josh Monroe comes in for Independence. 3rd down, 9 yards to go. Deep in enemy territory. Patriots now with 4:18 left in the first half to try to get their 3rd score. New play comes in from the sideline. Well, John Lilly not only has done a great job with these kids, he's assembled an excellent coaching staff. We'll tell you about them as we get the opportunity. So this big crowd, many of them below us on their feet, ready and looking to the Patriots. Well, now it's 1st down and goal to go just inside the 10-yard line. 4 tries to get 9.5 yards. Bowers looking for a block. Penalty marker flies. He loses a yard.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit sloppy right now on offense. But Oak Hill did an excellent job stringing out the play until they could get more help. They didn't let Bowers turn the corner.
Holding called on the Patriots. Well, they're still, they've got that fast strike offense.
And that's another of the keys for Independence tonight. I put on here tonight, look, before I got here, execute. You don't want to be sloppy, okay? You want to clean all that up. That's what the first week of the season was for, to try to get through all that. And you want to start cutting down these penalties, because sometimes when you're at an advantage, that's the only thing that's going to keep your opponent in the game is not executing.
And I can vouch, we'll have to put that up to the camera. He actually wrote that down before we came on the air. Way to go, Mario. All right. Here's Price zigging, zagging inside the 20 and gets down to the 17-yard line.
Of course, a good story, Coach McKay, that started off coaching Tampa Bay Buccaneers in his first couple seasons where they lost 26 games in a row. They asked him how did he feel about the execution of his team's offense. He said, I'm all for it.
And by the way, McKay is a native West Virginian.
Okay, didn't know that.
2nd down, short. Bowers looking, firing, wide open. Price, and he drops the ball at the 5.
Yeah, it's good coverage. He was right there. The linebacker came up, put a hit on him. And once again, without a kicking game, they're going to go for these next 2 plays. So if you're Oak Hill, you got to really find the wheel right here to stop them and try to get to halftime down 16-0.
3rd down and goal on the 17. Bowers again. Throws behind the intended receiver inside the 5.
Yeah, the receiver, he didn't actually even turn to look for that one. I think he was a little surprised it was coming his way.
Yeah.
And now it's 4th down.
As the season goes along, they'll get their timing right.
Now, like I said, this could be a backbreaker for Independence. If they can score here, it will really put a lot of, stress on the defense on Oak Hill. It's a very big key play in the game.
Independence ready. 4th down. They need something good to happen, and it's overthrown in the end zone. So on downs, the Red Devils have held on. And with 3:29 to play till halftime, it's still 16-0 Patriots.
If you're Oak Hill, that's a huge momentum. I went from a big punt return down inside the 10-yard line to getting a stop on downs. And once again, you're hoping if you're Oak Hill, this is going to maybe generate something on your offensive end.
6th chance on offense for the Red Devils. They've been in enemy territory, but the Patriots defense has come forward a couple of times. Some great plays by Hypes and others. All right, here we go. Alex Colasino. And whistles again. So we'll stop the action.
Yeah, when you're already backed up on your 15-yard line, you don't want to go back down more to the 10. That's just not going to, like I said, it's just not going to be positive yardage.
If you've just tuned in, Independence had to go the entire first quarter. Right in the last second of the first quarter, they scored from Price. and got the 2-point PAT. And so an 8-0 lead at the end of the first. And then they scored again with Price and the 2-point PAT from Price, and that's 16-0. Oak Hill now trying to get on the board, running play, and good up to the 15-yard line.
I guess you could say tonight the price is right.
Yeah, absolutely. Wait a minute, I said that already. That's where you heard it.
Hey, that's what broadcasters do. We steal good material. That's why I haven't said the word ticky-tack tonight. My brother uses that one.
Don't worry, we'll get to that. Second down, 11 to go. Ball on the 15. Oak Hill Red Devils. Again, Ethan Vargo Thomas, who wears number 21 for the white-clad Red Devils. He's the guy who's got to get involved in the offense for them to be good. Omar Lewis goes wide to the right, or he wants to, and now.
We have an injury. We have a man down.
Okay, I couldn't see over there on the far sideline.
And you never want to see injury, especially, though, when you have a limited number of players like Oak Hill does. You know, you have to worry about depth, and like I said, we don't want to see any of the young men hurt tonight.
And maybe Baxter. And that is not a good look.
Please refrain from any air horns in the stadium. WBSSAC rules stipulate
The
no
voice you
air
hear there is
horns.
that of Randy Hunt, the public address announcer here at George Covey Field. And he's one of the good guys, had done some radio broadcasting for Independence. Ready, 2nd and 11. Devils on their 15. Man in motion, Ryder. Well, that's not going to get much. In fact, we'll lose a yard or two.
Yeah, it's going to make it 3rd and long. Looks like maybe 12 yards. Like I said, I really take a shot deep. I don't think they've really tried that yet tonight. Everything's been short. Maybe what we call pump and go, have a quick screen and then pump the ball and throw it deep.
2 minutes, 20 seconds to play till halftime. 16-0, Independence leading. Oak Hill with the football on their 13-yard line where it's 3rd down and 13 to go. Twin receivers, now 3 receivers come to the near side. Alex Colaseno back and looking to throw left. Fires, and it's swatted down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that play didn't have much opportunity, much chance to do anything. It was good defense. They penetrated and got right in the face of the quarterback.
So it's punting time. And again, Vargo Thomas will take care of that chore.
Yeah, here you need some good directional punting, try to get the ball out of bounds, or maybe something will roll where you have a chance to get your coverage team down and try to maybe prevent the long return again.
His 5th punt tonight, Ethan Vargo Thomas. Nobody rushing, and boy, he gets a nice one near midfield. Still rolling to the 40, and it looks like the 35, 34, 33-yard line is where it'll be whistled dead.
Yep, that's exactly what they needed. They wanted the ball to hit the turf and then get probably a roll of almost 20 yards. So now you have just under 2 minutes here before halftime, and once again, you really cannot afford to give up a score for Oak Hill and maybe actually get a turnover and try to get a score yourself.
You got to give the Patriots defense a lot of credit. They have taken care of that Oak Hill offense. And now they're putting the ball down, as we said, 33. All right, here we go. Independence ready. Trey Bowers calling signals. He's got trips to the left. A single running back behind him. A long count. Oak Hill with a 4-man defensive front. Bowers looking, pump faking. Now he's going to turn it on to the 35, 40, 45, and bumped out of bounds just around the 43-yard line. That's where they say he'll cross the sideline. So that's a first down, courtesy of Trey Bowers.
The speed of Bowers, he just made that play. Basically rolled out. He didn't find what he was looking for and turned the corner. There's few kids in high school quarterbacks can make that play.
And as you mentioned, he's just a great athlete. Last year he was a wideout. Now he's quarterback and he knows what to do. On the left flat. Breaking a tackle, but not much more. And you got to give credit. Oh, that's a nice defensive play by Oak Hill's Mason McMullen, 5'8", 185, and a junior.
Yeah, I would actually like to see some type of trick play maybe where they send Bowers out, maybe down the side of the sidelines and maybe have like a halfback pass to him.
Second down, long to go. Independence on their 43. Ahead 16-0. Long bomb, man on man. Catch it at the 22-yard line.
Great catch, great body control. He rotated with the ball in the air to find, locate the ball, the wide receiver.
Colton Caron. Wow. The senior who's not only a good receiver, but he's a state wrestling champion. Colton Caron wound up one-on-one, and it was a beautifully thrown ball to him. So now the ball is on the 22 of Oak Hill, where Independence has it. 1st and 10 with 1:13 to go till intermission.
Yeah, he
made a 16-0 lead.
He made a great adjustment on that last play.
Sure did. Bowers, ready. Twins both ways. Fires to the near side. Price to the 10. Out of bounds there.
Yeah, you got to locate where he lines up. If he's in the backfield or he's in the slot or out wide, you have to find him because, like I said, the ball's going to go in his hands most of the plays, and, of course, he's going to do something good with it.
You'll spot him on the 12-yard line. So Trey Bowers again has the snap, looking left, firing there. It's complete, but that's not going to go very far. In fact, may lose a yard.
Yeah, Oak Hill, they moved over to the ball aggressively. Several players there to converge and make the tackle. Once again, Oak Hill, their backs against the wall. If they can come out of here with no points again, there'll be a big momentum boost for the second half.
60 seconds left in the half, and there is a timeout on the field. Independence 16, Oak Hill nothing. I don't think we're able to actually cut away to commercials. So we get to tell everybody that we appreciate all of our regular sponsors. And by the way, we'd like to tell you, too, that our halftime show will be brought to you by our friends at Pepsi of Southern West Virginia.
And also, I'd like to give a shout out to some of our other sponsors tonight. We have Little General, we have Allstate, CNA Tony, Window World, New River College, City National Bank, to name a few, Bill.
CBS and Modley's. In fact, I noticed Chris Gross, one of our sponsors, and he's in attendance here tonight.
Yeah, he does a great job of supporting these young Patriots.
Absolutely. All right, we're coming down to the last minute of the first half, and this capacity crowd at George Covey Field at the campus of Independence High School, they're seeing Independence playing well, but Oak Hill hanging in there. It's only a 16-0 lead for Indy. Patriots started this drive on their 33, and they're down to the Devil 13. 3rd down and 1. Quarterback keeps. Bowers, he's close, he's in. Trey Bowers scores for 13.
Yeah, to have a weapon like that at quarterback, that's like I said, that's just putting another running back basically into your offense when you can do a direct snap to the quarterback. And what I do like there, after he initially broke the line of scrimmage, made a couple little zigzag moves and off into the races to the end zone.
So a long drive that time, and Bowers finishes the final 13 yards. It's 22-0, and the Patriots will go for 2.
That's the thing with Independence. They're just going to keep coming at you all night with their offense. Even though they got stopped last time, you give them enough time on the clock, they're going to score.
See if Bowers tries it again. No, he's going to flip it over to the near side, and a halfback option pass is good. How about that?
There you go. There's our first trick play of the night.
You asked about it, Mario, and there's the trick play, good for 2. Wow, that was so neat. And you got to give credit to Tyler Linksweiler, who caught that ball. Wow.
Yeah, those are fun plays that, once again, it does take a lot of execution, but those are fun plays that can really get your team pumped up. When you work on those all week and when you hear it called in the huddle, that's when you get really excited.
Okay, I think we can take a quick commercial break. We'll do that on Video Productions.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
We're back. Okay, back now at Coal City. Here comes the kick. Oak Hill's got it on the 26. The return on the way by Lewis. And he makes it up to the 38-yard line.
Okay, we're going to do the scoring recap on that. Brought to you by Pepsi of Southern West Virginia. The last drive went 67 yards, 5 plays. Ended with a Trey Bowers touchdown run and the 2-point conversion on the trickaroo. I don't know if that's a word or not, but I'm going to put that in my vocab tonight, trickaroo.
Mario, it is now. 38 is where they're going to spot the ball, and so the Red Devils will have 49 seconds to end the first half and try to get points on the board. It's 24-0. Independence with the lead. Scored twice here in the second quarter. Boy, that last touchdown was a thing of beauty. Looking to throw. Running out of room. Quarterback clobbered. Colasino.
They had that one read from the beginning. They penetrated the line as the quarterback rolled out and just helped them on out to the sidelines and pushed them out.
We're going to regroup at intermission. We'll have a recap of the first half. Get caught up on commercials. We'll hear both of the bands are here. We'll probably get a chance to watch some of that while we're doing the keys to the game, courtesy of Beckley Auto Mall and our friends at Pepsi Cola. Boy, I could use one right now.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Full strength. Second down and 20 to go. From the 26, penalty marker flies before the snap of the ball.
Yeah, that one jumped off sides, just going to give him 5 more yards. And these are things, even though there's only a few seconds left before halftime, you have to be disciplined enough. Watch the ball. We're always taught, watch the ball. Don't go with the count.
So they'll move the ball 5 yards ahead. It's at the 31-yard line where Oak Hill will have it. Second down and 19. Thomas to the near side as the lone receiver. Running play up the gut. That's good for 5 and 10. 39-yard line. And Lewis with a nice angle run to his 39-yard line. Omar Lewis, 5'5", and a 140-pound senior.
Yeah, he's run really hard tonight. The few opportunities he's had, he's made the most of them.
And Oak Hill is called for a timeout. Shall we take it with them? Okay, we'll be back in 30 seconds on Video Productions.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
Welcome back to Coal City. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, with Mario Lowry. 31 seconds left till halftime. Independence 24-0. Oak Hill with the ball and looking for more. Looking, firing the home run ball. Double coverage, intercepted at the 21. Patriots returning back to the 40. 45, 50, watch out. Back to the 40, still going to the 30, and down at the 28-yard line.
Wow, what an exciting play. He made a great play. Oh, we have some action out here at midfield. This is something you don't want to see in a high school game. It looked like some punches were thrown. I hope not.
I think that was Goodson who made the interception. And then he followed his blocking. And
yeah,
while
I hate
I was
to see
watching
a great
him,
play. Yeah, I hate to see a great play in with some unsportsmanlike penalty here.
10 seconds left in the half, and I think emotions may be boiling over. Independence after they scored 60 points in the first half last week. Held to only 24 this time. They wanted more. Oak Hill feels they have given the Patriots all they want. And now back below us, the Patriots players are exhorting the hometown crowd to get into the game, and boy, they are. Capacity crowd here tonight. The referees are huddled up, and they're going to see what's going to be called.
Well, hopefully there's no ejection on the play, but like I said, it looked like I saw either a push, a shove, or some type of punch thrown. So let's hope that didn't happen. That was an excellent play on the ball. Like I said, I told Oak Hill, hey, you really have nothing to lose going deep before halftime. But like I said, Independence, they have a lot of pride on their defense. And, they're looking to shut out teams as much as they can. They're going to bring the D.
Do we have a replay on that? Maybe not. Okay. We'll have the replay in second half. Nick says yes.
Both these coaches, they're excellent coaches. They'll talk to their teams at halftime about keeping cool and not escalating and playing hard to the whistle, but playing, the right way that they teach them.
I think they've called a penalty against Independence. And it's being marked off now. 10 seconds, 10.9 to be exact, left in the first half. Unsportsmanlike Independence. Unsportsmanlike Oak Hill. I've always wondered why they do that. So the penalties negate each other.
Even though they do negate each other, they do keep track of it, and sometimes if you get a second one, then you get ejected. So that's the biggest reason for that.
Did Maris know that? Mario knows that.
I do try to study the rule book. The only thing that's hard, though, from watching from high school to college to pro, I might be throwing some pro rules here in a little bit.
If you're wondering why Maris Lowry isn't here tonight, he's in Columbus, Ohio, getting ready to watch the Ohio State-Notre Dame game tomorrow night. So he's asked his old sidekick, yours truly, Bill O'Brien, to substitute for him. And then we've got his brother, Mario Lowry, with the headphone beside me. And, hey, you're doing a good job.
Well, thank you. And I'm sure Maris has never told anybody this, but he's an Irish fan, so he's not going to go watch Ohio State, okay? He's an Irish fan. I don't think he's probably ever told you that or worn any Irish gear.
All right. Ready for the end of the half. The ball is spotted back on the 31-yard line. Independence back in their own territory.
I would say they would kneel the ball down, but they're coming out with four receivers to one side, one to the other.
Bowers ready.
And I've seen the Patriots score from many different formations, so Oak Hill needs to be ready.
Four receivers stacked. Bowers gets away from the would-be tackler, fires the long bomb. He's got a man out there, and it's intercepted by Oak Hill. Oh, a nice play by Braylon Thomas.
Yeah, it was a really good play.
Pass is intercepted by Oak Hill. Elijah Gray. It'll be first and 10. Red Devils.
That's actually a play 49ers have used for years with Jerry Rice at the end of a half. They would put 3 or 4 guys on one side and isolate Jerry Rice.
And we've got the replay right here. Thank you, Nick. Thanks to Little General for sponsoring our replays here. And you'll see a lot more of that in the second half. So now we have 2.7 seconds left in a second quarter that will never end. Ball on the 33-yard line. Oak Hill will get it.
Yeah, the fans are getting a lot for their money tonight.
I'm going to add this up. Keys to the game. We'll have, well, there they take a knee. And that will do it.
That will conclude your
That's the end of an Independence shutout first half. Patriots 24, Oak Hill nothing. Wow. We'll be back and we'll recap the first half, but let's take a break. We appreciate you being with us on Video Productions.
To you when buying windows, siding, and doors.
Is it energy savings, cost, quality, warranty, or perhaps color options, low maintenance, service, or financing options?
Or all of the above, Window World offers it all. We listen to your needs and go above and beyond your expectations. Schedule your free, no obligation, in-home estimate by calling Window World of Beckley today.
Welcome to Allstate. You already paid for car insurance. Why not take your home along for the ride? Allstate. Here, better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Call a local agent or 1-800-ALLSTATE for a quote today.
And we're back in Independence. George Covey Field, Bill O'Brien with Mario Lowry. It is 24-0 at halftime. And we'd like to thank Massey Powersports for our halftime show sponsorship. We'll be hearing and seeing from them in just a minute. Well, this was one of those games where for the first part of the first quarter, it was back and forth. Oak Hill got the opening kick and started from their 30. They could not move the ball. In fact, lost 4 yards and had to punt. Independence started from their 33. They had to kick. Oak Hill tried the next time. They were in enemy territory, started at the Patriot 47, but they couldn't move it and had to punt. Back and forth they went until finally Independence was able to score right at the end of the first quarter. Price got the PAT. The 2 points at the end of the quarter made it 8-0. And in fact, we've got all of the stats coming up. And I'll tell you what, we'll get to the stats in a moment. Let's take our first halftime break. Massey Powersports halftime show on Video Productions.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome the Oak Hill
Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Powersports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Powersports. We power your work and your adventure.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Sandwiches, better with Pepsi.
And we're back now at Independence High School at George Covey Field. Glad to have you with us. And we'd like to thank our friends at Pepsi Cola as we bring you the scoring recap brought to you by Pepsi of Southern West Virginia. So mentioned Independence scored at the end of the first quarter. That was Price scoring. And then the 2-point PAT made the score 8-0 at the end of the first. In the second quarter, Price was able to score again. This was a 2-yard PAT. It came with 7 minutes and 1 second left in the first half. The third touchdown, I had called it as Bowers getting the touchdown, but our main man said that there was a fumble right at the goal line, and Grimmett pounced on the ball and given credit for the touchdown for Independence. Another 2-point PAT. Linksweiler winds up scoring on a trick play on the halfback option pass, and that set the score at 24-0, favor of Independence here at intermission. Well, the scoring recap brought to you by Pepsi of Southern West Virginia, and now let's go inside the numbers, brought to you by our friends at Cracker Barrel with locations in Beckley and Princeton. And now, for all the numbers, here's my sidekick, Mario Lowry.
Okay, good first half for Bowers, 37 yards on 6 carries from the QB position. Judah Price is halfway to the century mark. He has 13 carries, 56 yards. Those are the only two to carry the ball in the first half for a total of 93 yards rushing. They've got us 166 yards in the air, which is excellent. So Bowers is on his way to a 300-yard game, and that adds up for both offense for passing and receiving, 259 yards in the first half. So they're on their way to 500 yards. For Oak Hill, not so good, of course, when you're being shut out. They're having a tough time finding offense. Independence defense has been swarming. It's held them to -4 yards on the ground, only 19 through the air. Most of those have just been short, little intermediate passes, and basically 15 yards. So 259 to 15. That really tells a lot of the story with the score being 24-0. You wouldn't think these stats would be that unbalanced, but once again, Independence has dominated on the scoreboard and on the statistics.
Okay, thank you very much, and thanks to Chris Farish, statistician extraordinaire, for getting it done. Good to be working with him again. For my days over at Woodrow Wilson, it's great to be with Chris again. We've got more in our halftime coming up. The Massey Powersports halftime show rolls on in a moment on Video Productions.
Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Powersports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Powersports. We power your work and your adventure.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Dad, what is a backflow prevention device?
Well, it's a device that's used to protect water supplies from contamination or pollution in homes or businesses.
Is that why you were talking to that man?
Well, he was a certified plumber from Modley's Plumbing and Heating. Modley's is fully licensed and insured in testing, installation, and service of backflow prevention devices. I just call 304-253-HELP, and they'll take care of it the right way.
I thought it was something for the car, so Mom wouldn't hit the house again when she was backing up.
Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia high school athletics and our area student athletes. Beckley Auto Mall, with 3 locations for your convenience. 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, 199 Rogers Street, Princeton, and 368 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Beckley Auto Mall at West Virginia student athletes, a winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
We've been telling you the verbal score is 24-0, and that is the correct score. So we've got that together. Inside the Numbers, brought to you by Cracker Barrel, with locations in Beckley and Princeton. We thank the folks at Cracker Barrel. And boy, you can have breakfast all day long there. I had that there the other day. Good. Love that new French toast. Okay. We want to tell you that when you talk about Independence football, you talk about so many people who can do damage. We told you about Trey Bowers, the quarterback, Judah Price, the running back, but there are so many more. Cyrus Goodson, who only played 2 or 3 games last week, he's back to close to 100%. He's had a good game, partner. And, you know, you look at Linksweiler, it's one of the great names in high school sports. Tyler Linksweiler. And he caught that PAT 2-pointer. You know, that line doesn't really get a whole lot of airtime, and they should. Isom, Grimmett, Williams at center, Shiflett, and Withrow, they do a terrific job up front.
Now, I worked at Independence Middle School, teach there, and I had all these, well, I would call them boys, but now they're young men, come through the halls of Independence Middle School 3-4 years ago, and I'm 5'8", and they were just a little bit taller than me, and now they've definitely grown a lot more taller than I have. So.
Well, yeah, it's funny you would say, let's go through the numbers. Isom is 6'4" and 270. Grimmett is a senior. He's the small guy at 180 pounds. Fisher Williams at 280 and 5'10". Aaron Shiflett, 6-footer, 267. Parker Withrow, 260 pounds at 6'3". So those guys can move some folks around. And as we mentioned in our halftime, or in our first quarter, you know, as this game moves along, those guys are going to grind it out, and Oak Hill is just going to get worn down.
Right, they sure are. And something else I'd like to add, in case maybe their families are listening, their moms, dad, grandparents. Not only these kids are excellent athletes, but they're also excellent students, very well-mannered. Like I said, if you saw how well-mannered they were in the classroom, you'd be shocked how mean and nasty they can be out on the field.
I think that was a compliment.
That is definitely a compliment.
Being mean and nasty on the field, but be a good student. All right. We'll be back with more. It's 24-0 Independence at halftime. And now you're watching the hometown Patriot band. And we'll have more from Independence High School. But first, we remind you our halftime show is brought to you by Massey Powersports. And we'll be right back in just a couple of minutes on Video Productions.
Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Powersports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Powersports. We power your work and your adventure.
Welcome to Allstate. You already paid for car insurance. Why not take your home along for the ride? Allstate. Here, better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Call a local agent or 1-800-ALLSTATE for a quote today.
Every year, the big banks raise their fees while reducing the services they provide. How do they get away with that? If you were to join Pioneer Community Bank, your money would stay right here, supporting a local business which results in lower fees and better customer service for you. Sounds like a plan. So you're not really stuck with the big banks and their policies. Keep your money where it belongs, right here with Pioneer Community Bank. Pioneer Community Bank with locations in Beckley, Yeager, Sophia, Moore, and Welch. Member FDIC.
What's more important to you when buying windows, siding, and doors?
Is it energy savings, cost, quality, warranty, or perhaps color options, low maintenance, service, or financing options?
Or all of the above. Window World offers it all.
We listen to your needs and go above and beyond your expectations. Schedule your free, no obligation, in-home estimate by calling Window World of Beckley today.
Yo, Adrian, need to get over to Hometown Kia in Beckley. You got a prize-winning lineup of new Kias over there. And these new Kias are real contenders. Mickey even likes the new Telluride to ride back and forth to the gym. Those guys at Hometown Kia of Beckley, they are in the corner fighting for you through the whole deal. So if you're out there in the market for a new ride, don't go 10 rounds with one of those other dealers. Get over to Hometown Kia of Beckley for a real knockout deal. Get a new Kia from Hometown Kia. That's how winning is done.
And we're back at halftime, 24-0 Independence over Oak Hill. You're watching the Independence Patriot Marching Band, directed by Jen Seaver, doing a great job here at intermission before this capacity crowd tonight. Perfect weather conditions. It was 75 degrees and a light breeze at kickoff, and it's going to be maybe 70 by the time we get to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this is the kind of weather they like to play in probably all season. This night like tonight come, late October, November, early December. Hopefully they're still playing. Hopefully maybe make it to Wheeling. This would be the perfect night to play all year.
I was talking to the Oak Hill broadcasters before we came on. Last week in Summersville, a lightning storm came along, and they had to go off the air, and it took them 6 seconds to get off the air. And then they were able to play a little more. 17-7 was the final score. Oak Hill beat Nicholas County. Meantime here, the second half was played with 2 quarters of 3 minutes each. So that way Independence wouldn't totally embarrass Liberty, and final score was 60-0. The Patriots had scored all their points in the first half of play, but at least that was, I think, sportsmanship on the coach's part to get that second half over with and done. Meantime, we're here in a shutout at 24-0 Independence. And by the way, one quick comment. This is a Cofield Conference deal. 17 teams now make up the new Cofield Conference. Oak Hill is in the AAA division, Independence in the AA division, and most everybody knows Independence last year went all the way to the AA championship game at Wheeling Island Stadium, losing to Fairmont. But this year in AA, Fairmont is number 1, Independence is number 2, and I think that's the way it's going to be all year long.
Yeah, and also you have Bluefield. That's another team you have to keep an eye on. Definitely last year them and Independence played a classic game here in the semifinals. So, and once again, other teams will emerge as the season goes on. Normally by the halfway point when these teams start playing each other, you'll start being able to identify teams that might be able to challenge both Fairmont and Independence.
Mario, we're going to take a break, and we'll have your keys to the second half coming up. But we remind you that part of our halftime is brought to you by our friends at Beckley Auto Mall, and we'll be right back on Video Productions.
Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Beckley Auto Mall, with 3 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, 199 Rogers Street, Princeton, and 368 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia student athletes, a winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Welcome to Allstate. You already paid for car insurance. Why not take your home along for the ride? Allstate. Here, better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Call a local agent or 1-800-ALLSTATE for a quote today.
$24-0 is the halftime score. We're just a couple of minutes away from the start of the second half. And let's go to the keys of the second half, brought to you by our friends at Beckley Auto Mall. Once again, here's Mario Lowry.
Okay, we're going to start with the home team, Independence. For the second half, once again, when you're up big 24-0, it's the only way you can let the other team get back in the game. You want to avoid turnovers. You don't want to turn over the ball to give Oak Hill some momentum or a short field. Also, they had several penalties in the first half. You want to avoid your penalties. And then the third one is just keep executing and keep trying to get a little bit better, more crisp each game and each half. For Oak Hill, their keys to, first of all, is not panic. 24-0, you're still in it. Run your offense. You don't have to, like I said, go for a big play if you see something that looks promising. But like I said, you just want to keep playing hard. You want to try to limit the big plays for independence. And you want to just try to move the ball, do something positive. And if it gets to a point, let's say we get to start the third quarter and, you're down maybe by, 30 or 40. Let's hope it stays more competitive. But you just want to keep trying to get better. And you got to realize you want to build on something this week positive to go into next week's game.
Well, the Oak Hill Red Devil team is out there warming up. Independence still in their locker room. I wanted to talk about the assistants to Coach John Lilly. He's got a talented group of assistant coaches: Scott Cuthbert, Mark Cuthbert, Kevin Grogg, Derek Hypes, Tom Bowers, Larry Cook, Josh Creed, and James Shoup. They do a terrific job. And for the Oak Hill Red Devils, they've got a talented group of assistants. Dave Moneypenny, of course, and we talked about him. Chris Selvey is an assistant, along with Jerry Willoughby, David Gorby, Frank Spangler. You talk about somebody who's been in the game a long time and has a great work record.
And he has a state championship under his belt, I believe.
You're exactly right, at Fayetteville. Robert Long and David Steele are the other assistants for Oak Hill. We'll be back with the second half kickoff, but first we'll take a break for Beckley Auto Mall.
No one claimed the first one.
Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia high school athletics and our area student athletes. Beckley Auto Mall, with 3 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, 199 Rogers Street, Princeton, and 368 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia student athletes, a winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
What's more important to you when buying windows, siding, and doors?
Is it energy savings, cost, quality, warranty, or perhaps color options, low maintenance, service, or financing options?
Or all of the above. Window World offers it all.
We listen to your needs and go above and beyond your expectations. Schedule your free, no obligation, in-home estimate by calling Window World of Beckley today.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Both teams are back out and ready for the second half. It's 24-0 Independence. You're talking about last year's Independence team, and boy, what a team it was when they went all the way to the title game at Wheeling Island Stadium. And they had, well, everything you could want. Well, on defense, 11 starters have returned. They allowed only 12 points per game last year. They had the Kennedy Award winner last year in Atticus Goodson. He was the state's top running back. And a lot of these players that were outstanding for Independence last year are back this year. And as the season progresses, you're going to see how much fun it's going to be to watch this team.
Yeah, after getting to the state finals last year and falling short, you know this is all they've been thinking about since last year. They've been working hard for their goal, each game they're just trying to get better, and they'd like to be back in Wheeling come December.
Ethan Vargo-Thomas is ready to boot the ball for the Red Devils. Well, he started and then thought better of it. So he'll try again. Twin safeties for Independence. This is just a fun time to be part of Independence football. Great
and it's
team.
a great crowd tonight, Bill.
Oh, yeah.
Can't see a empty seat anywhere in the house.
Here we go. Vargo-Thomas, nice kick. Down to the 5-yard line. Here comes the return. Middle of the field, 30, 35, 40. Still going 45. Wow. Judah Price.
Yeah, they're electrifying in the special teams as well as on offense. Like I said, that's their game plan, is to get the ball and try to get into open space and run to daylight.
We'll set up the offense again for you. For Independence, they'll start from their 45-yard line. Trey Bowers is the quarterback, junior. 6-footer, 188. Judah Price, a 5'8 senior at 188. He was a AA All-Stater last year. And you've got Tyler Linksweiler also on that offensive backfield with Cyrus Goodson.
Also, we got a player down. Hopefully it's just cramps. I saw him put his leg up in the air, so maybe he just needs to stretch it out.
Mario, you know your stuff, don't you? I mean, you know about training and all that.
I do have a sports medicine degree, and
yeah.
I actually did that for over 25 years of high school and college. So.
And up, and I think that was a cramp. And so Judah Price is up and okay. Spot the ball at the 44-yard line. And that's where the Patriots will begin. Again, Fisher Williams will snap the ball. Grimmett and Shiflett on either side of him. Isom and Withrow are the tackles. 24-0. Independence. They've been very methodical against this Oak Hill team that has a lot of fight in them. They don't have the numbers, but they're rebuilding. Offside.
Like I said, we talked about the keys for Independence as far as not making penalties. Also, the same will go for Oak Hill. You just can't give them 5 yards before the half even starts on the first play. Got a nice cool breeze coming through here now, Bill, starting to blow our papers around.
Well, I tell you what, all the hot air I have expounded here has made it a little close. Ready to go from the 49. 1st and 5, Independence. Price, he's got the first down and 3 more yards to the 42.
Yes, it looks like a nice little trap play. Let the guard come across, send the lineman there to punch open the hole, and then hit up the gut.
Little General will present our replay.
Yeah, once again, like I said, just a nice little handoff up the middle, run straight ahead, picked up his first down.
Running play again off the left tackle, and Price is right again to the 35-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and about 4, maybe 3.
Like I said, if these plays look similar or familiar, once they get them going, they just run the same plays over, left to right.
Well, you know, Mario, that's what.
Well, keep it simple. KISS message. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. If it works, run it till they can stop it.
Bingo. There you go. 2nd down and a long 3. Running play again. 1st down, 31-yard line. Price again.
And those are what we call the tough yards between the tackles. And like I said, even though Judah Price, even though he's smaller in stature, he's very large when he gets the ball as far as how hard he runs and just the veracity that he uses to get up into the line.
We're 1 minute deep into the second half. And here comes Bowers. He's trying to stutter step, and he makes his move inside the 30-25 and out of bounds at the 23.
Yeah, I'd hate to be a defender out there. The way he stops and goes, I think he turned around, drank a cup of coffee. But he can do that. He was making moves, cutting left and right, while the defense just kind of like sit there.
Well, I like the way that he did his footwork. They're going to put the ball on the 25-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and a long 3. Independence driving toward the left end zone, leading 24-0. 10:44 left in the 3rd quarter. Full house, perfect weather, and we're glad that you're aboard on Video Productions. Bill O'Brien here with Mario Lowry. Bowers slips a tackle, but only gets a yard.
Yeah, that was a good tackle. You have to get him around his legs to bring him down.
You know, we wanted to talk about the great defensive player for Oak Hill, James Green, who was the Register Herald Player of the Week last week. In that game against Nicholas County, he had 16 tackles, Green.
Wow.
Yeah, and many of them were for losses.
Yeah, I know they kept Nicholas County down to 7 last week, and of course they're playing a tougher offense tonight, but they're still trying to, hold in there and keep them out of the end zone like they did earlier in the first half when they held them on 4 downs inside the 10-yard line.
3rd down and 3, Independence, and we'll get everything situated. The referees are discussing where they're going to have their pizza after the game.
Well, while we have a little time, we were talking about Coalfield Conference. I want you to know that in 1984, I was named linebacker of the all Coalfield Conference team, along with Bimbo Coles.
My gosh!
Of course, he was the captain of the team. I was on the honorable mention.
I'm glad they're bringing back the Coalfield Conference because that is one great league. At least it used to be. Well, they called a personal foul against somebody. So that's what the discussion has been about, not food.
Once again, we want to see a nice, clean game the second half. You know there are going to be penalties, but those are ones, like I said, you don't need, especially right here, which is going to back up Independence, looks like.
Independence started this drive on their own 44, and now they're backed up to the Red Devil 39.
As they say, you want to play whistle to whistle. Play hard, but play fair, play in the rules. You hear the whistle. Also, you want to keep, hopefully there's no trash talking or anything like that going on the field.
Bowers looking, running for his life, and now he's got room. Watch out for Bowers. Trey stutter steps at the 30, and he's down near the 25-yard line. Wow.
On a plus, that's what Bowers can do for you. You lose 15, I think you got about 20 of those back on that one play, just basically by himself.
You know, Bowers had let's go with the replay here, courtesy of Little General.
Yeah, he rolls out. He doesn't see anything to the left. He gets back to the right. And then, like I said, the blocking has been excellent tonight. And once he gets on the outside, he's hard to stop.
Well, let's run it again. Why not? Up the middle it goes. Inside the 20, down to the 16. Judah Price.
That same play we saw earlier over the left guard, this time over the right guard. Like I said, great interior blocking. They're opening up holes.
Well, again, we need to give credit to those 3 guys you're talking about. Fisher Williams, the center. Brady Grimmett and Aaron Shiflett are the 2 linemen on either side of the center, the guards. We're under 10 minutes left, 3rd quarter, 24-0. Patriots looking for more. Here's Price. He's got a hole. He's to the 15. Price to the 10. Price down at the 7. Wow. He's fun to watch.
There's few backs that can do that. He's right in the middle of the defense. He's got guys on both sides of him, and he's Houdini, and he pops out. And, by that time, he's 10, 15, 20 yards down the field.
And, Mario, when you look at what Price can do, he's able to follow his blocking. He knows where the hole is, and he follows his blocking beautifully. And that's a talent.
Yeah, and that's an advantage also. Once again, he's not very tall, but he knows how to get inside his behind his big lineman and try to stay hidden until he can find that one little hole to pop out of.
I've got a note here talking about Coach John H. Lilly, Independence head man in his 5th season, 30th year as a head coach. He has been the head coach at 3 of the 4 Raleigh County schools. He started out at Shady Spring, then moved to Woodrow, where he and I worked together for a dozen years. I was the radio voice of the Flying Eagles for 43 years. And then, of course, he's after some college duty. Coach Lilly has been here.
Well, that's one of the things you hope to see in the coaches of, I guess, of tomorrow, the ones that start out today that can stay in it for 30 years and put in the dedication and hard work. I mean, you have to realize all the things that go through the off-season trainings, the Friday nights, the Saturday night. I mean, he'll be back at it tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
And Sunday getting ready for next week's game.
I will tell you that story in the 4th quarter. You'll have to remind me. But I did want to mention that John's 2 sons, Troy and Max, are both supposed to be here tonight. Max is an assistant coach at Concord University. All right, here we go. Deep in Oak Hill territory with 9:40 left in the 3rd quarter. And the Patriots are ready. And again, give it to Price. Price breaks a tackle. He takes the defender down to the goal line. He's not in, or is he?
I think he's going to be coming up short about the 1 or 2 yard line.
They'll spot his forward progress.
You know, one of the things they leave to mention on these, we get their height and their size. I wish we get their squats, because a lot of times a guy like Judah, as small as he is and drags so many people, if you look at what they squat, is a lot of times, like I said, very relevant when running the ball and moving the pile.
Knocking on the door.
Offsides on the defense. Half the distance.
So offsides on the defense, half the distance, moves it a foot or two.
And they've liked this left side of the line running off their left side, so we'll see if they'll try it again this time. Last 2 weeks, that's something that they've gone to probably more so than the right side.
Price.
And, of course, they trick us and they go to the right. Hey, that keeps all the scouts off of you, you know.
It's 30-0, Independence. Let's take a look at the replay on this score.
Like I said, just a nice handoff, good blocking. See some guys, linemen, down on the ground, getting them down, and allowing Price to go right through the middle.
Trey gets them ready. In the power I. He's going to roll left, look left, running for his life now. Going for the 2-point PAT throw. He got it.
Wow.
Oh, that's wild.
I know he's in high school, but he's going to get my vote for the Heisman this year on plays like that.
I can't wait to see the instant replay on that. Here it is. Little General brings it to you.
And just look how he prolongs the play. I'd like to have a clock on that, how many seconds he keeps that play alive. Starting left, goes back right. He knows he's got 2 guys down there, and he always going to trust his players to put the ball in the air and let them go get it.
We'll be back with the kickoff coming up. It's a 32-0 lead for Independence. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Video Productions. We'll do that when we come back. Yeah.
That was actually, I got 14 plays off of that.
That's wow.
That's one of their longest drives.
That's wild.
They got 14 plays, 56 yards.
Phew. 9-17.
Name is Hank, and I'm coming clean. Everyone I know thinks I know something about plumbing. Oh, I look the part. I talk the talk. I have all the tools, snake, pipe wrenches, torches, but I can't fix anything. I can't even flush a toilet. What they don't know is I've been calling Motley's Plumbing and Heating. They're fully licensed and insured. I just simply call 304-253-HELP, and here they come down the road to fix the problem. It just feels so good to get rid of the guilt.
As a former college football player, I realized that.
Scoring recap brought to you by Pepsi of Southern West Virginia as we watch the kickoff. Oak Hill's got it on the 30, dancing around to the 35. Watch out for Lewis up near the 40. Now let's go to the recap.
Yeah, on that scoring recap, once again brought to you by Pepsi of Southern West Virginia. Independence started on their own 44-yard line. They went 56 yards. 14 plays, which is kind of unusual. Normally they're scoring in 4 or 5 plays, but they grounded it out. And Price went over from the 1-yard line, 2-point conversion. You saw the miracle play on that. That landed, I guess it's like a mini Hail Mary.
There you go.
That might have been like the longest yard if you've seen that movie before, to get that 1 yard or 2 yards on the 2-point conversion. And our score is now 32-0.
This will be the 9th possession of the game for Oak Hill. Still looking to dent the scoreboard. Vargo Thomas cannot turn the corner. Boy, oh boy, you talk about great defense.
Yeah, you can see they're playing on the Oak Hill line of scrimmage. They're penetrating and getting in the backfield. For that play to work, you've got to block that defensive end on the end, and they could not get around them.
So the Patriots have scored in each of the first 3 quarters. We've got 8:45 left in this third, and the Red Devils will send Ryder wide to the left. And they'll send Lewis to the right. Check me, that's Baxter. Oh, my.
There they are, penetrating the gap again. That ferocious Patriot defense is collapsing and getting in there and make it very miserable night on the Oak Hill running backs.
Let's take a look at the Little General replay, Mario.
Yeah, you'll see coming over the left tackle there, penetrates, and two guys finish up the play. And, of course, they're ready now. It's like wild lions ready for some meat. They're ready to devour that.
Jeremiah Moritz, 6'1", 185, sophomore, wearing number 4 for Oak Hill, was the offended party for the Red Devils. Counterplay, that's Moritz. And unfortunately, he's going to feel that one right now. Crunch at the 27.
And even though the Patriot players didn't finish the second half last week because they ran the clock straight through because of their lead, you know, they're glad to be playing in the second half. You know, like I said, all their conditioning, they want to get out there and try to get a full game in as far as the starters and make the most of their defensive opportunities.
Ethan Vargo Thomas is ready to punt. He's had plenty of action tonight from the kicking position. Back at his 14. Twin safeties for Independence at the 35. Penalty marker flies. So let's see what we've got.
Yeah, it's just going to make you closer to your goal line to set up for this punt.
This is his 6th punt of the night, unofficially.
Like I said, some of his punts he's done a really good job with. He's gotten them to drop in right before they've gotten to the punt returners and got a little bit of roll on it to try to prevent a return.
Okay, Vargo Thomas booms one. Way back.
There you go.
Oh, look at this roll.
Need.
Look at this. Picked up at the 16. Return to the 25-30. 35-38. Right on the near sideline. But boy, oh boy, that was a terrific kick by Ethan Vargo Thomas.
Yep, it sure was. Another good return as well. Like I said, Patriots, they don't give up on any play. When the ball went past them, instead of just letting it roll, they're going to hustle back there, pick it up, and they're going to try to turn it into something positive.
6 minutes, 43 seconds to go in the third quarter. 32-0 is the score. Independence on the happy side of the scoreboard here in Coal City. Mario, I go back to the days, and I did a game at Stokoe High School, the Indians, and I did a game at Sophia High School, the two, of course, now Independence in 1976. Running play, penalty marker flies, and let's see what happened there as Linksweiler had the carry, but this may come back. The old Sophia Blue Hawks. Well,
Yep.
They had some great teams.
We played against those when I attended Shady Spring. Of course, we were big rivals. And we were playing Sophia one year in junior high football, and it was the most amazing thing. Their top players also were in the band. So they'd come out there, score touchdowns on us, beat up on us, and then the guy'd go in there at halftime. He's playing the tuba, and then they took him out in the third quarter. They were one of their top running backs, and we're like, yeah, stay in the band. Don't come back out on the field. That's one of the most amazing things growing up that I can remember.
Good stuff. At the 30-yard line. First down, 19 to go for the Pats. Bowers is quarterbacking. Boy, he's done a great job. Wears number 1 on his gray outfit. Price turns the corner, gets a yard. Nice defensive play that time by the Red Devils.
Sure was. Independence try to get to the outside, and the Red Devils came in and closed that up.
And we've got an injured player. I think that's a cramp again for the Red Devils.
Yeah, it looks
again,
like it.
You know, and again, you know, Mario, you know this better than anybody. With this early in the season and this kind of warmth, you know, that'll happen to players.
Right.
They'll cramp up.
And once again, they have a small lineup as far as number of players. You know, you watch now any type of college game, pro game, you're seeing big linemen rotate 3 and 4 guys every 2 or 3 plays. But in high school, these guys are going both ways, and they're giving it their all. And you really have to commend Oak Hill. Like I said, they're continuing to play hard, and that's the only way Coach Moneypenny has taught them to play.
Well, we've taken a timeout. I think we'll take a 30-second break with them on Video Productions.
Is Hank, and I'm coming clean. Everyone I know thinks I know something about plumbing. Oh, I look the part. I talk the talk. I have all the tools, snake, pipe wrenches, torches, but I can't fix anything. I can't even flush a toilet. What they don't know is I've been calling Modley's Plumbing and Heating. They're fully licensed and insured. I just simply call 304-253-HELP, and here they come down the road to fix the problem. It just feels so good to get rid of the guilt.
Here's Bowers running. Look out. He's still on his feet, and he's going to go upfield and get up to the 34 before he is pancaked.
And we do have another flag on the far side as he spun out and came over to our sidelines. So it might have been a hold over there.
You got to give Oak Hill's Matthias Spack, the sophomore. He did a really good job. Here's the replay on it. Little General, thank you. Block in the back, they say, so that'll march the Patriots backward.
And, you know, that's one of the things you have to worry about when you have a running quarterback like Bowers. He does keep the play along so live, but you also have to continue blocking. So, you know, after a while, 2-3 seconds max, sometimes you got to grab on just to keep them from getting to your quarterback.
Well, I think this time Independence is going to air it out.
Yeah, looking at second and long, they've been really effective throwing the ball down the field tonight. Like I said, if you get one-on-one, you need to throw it up and let your receivers go up and get it.
Well, they're still moving backward. Down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line.
That one must be thrown at the spot of the foul. I'm not sure about that one.
Second down and a mile. Bowers obviously is going to try to throw the ball. He's got triplets to his right and a split end to his left. And now they want a timeout, or do they? No, they're going to go with it. No, they do want a timeout. It's Oak Hill calling the timeout. So the Red Devils wisely do not want to give up a long play. It's 32-0, Independence leading, and we'll be back in 60 seconds on Video Productions.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Back at George Covey Field, we're ready to go now. Independence, second down and 34 to go on their own 14-yard line. Pats lead 32-zip. Looking for the home run shot. They got a man out there.
I think they've hit it.
This is going to be 6. Look at this.
Wow, there they go again. Off to the races.
Unbelievable. You know, and that's after Oak Hill called a timeout so they wouldn't give up the big play. Everybody knew it was going to happen.
You just read my mind, Bill. It's the first thing I thought. You can call the timeout. You want to make a defensive adjustment. If you'll watch here, that's basically just a straight go. He just puts it up in the air. He outruns the defenders. He catches it at the 50-yard line. Beautifully thrown pass. And from there, it's just a foot race into what I call the end zone.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty. And then he angled to the left side of the end zone so the defender couldn't catch him.
Yeah, I like how he did diagonally cut across after he received the ball, headed to the pylon on the opposite side.
Wow, 86-yarder. 36-0. check me, 38-0 with the 2-point PAT. It's 40-0.
And it's tough to make that play on the defender. As a defender out there one-on-one, you really need double coverage. You need a safety. You need, you need 2-3 guys back there to help stop the long pass.
All right, we're going to take a break. 5:38 left, third quarter, and it's 40-0 Independence on Video Productions.
Is Hank, and I'm coming clean. Everyone I know thinks I know something about plumbing. Oh, I look the part. I talk the talk. I have all the tools, snake, pipe wrenches, torches, but I can't fix anything. I can't even flush a toilet. What they don't know is I've been calling Modley's Plumbing and Heating. They're fully licensed and insured. I just simply call 304-253-HELP, and here they come down the road to fix the problem. It just feels so good to get rid of the guilt.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in
So Colton Caron caught that long bomb, and let's go to the recap of the scoring play brought to you by Pepsi of Southern West Virginia. Well, wait a minute. We got a play going on here, so let's get back to that. There's a penalty marker flying after the play is done. Wow, getting a little dicey down there.
Yep, sure is, but they're competitors, and they're going to play hard. Let's go ahead and do the scoring recap brought to you by Pepsi of Southern West Virginia. Here's kind of unusual, the 86-yard touchdown pass, but you start the drive at the 38-yard line, so it's actually a 3-play, 62-yard drive with an 86-yard touchdown. Now, if you can do the math on that, then we'll put you up here in high school algebra.
All right. 5:33 left. We're in the third quarter, and Independence is starting to catch their second and third and fourth wind. Ball's going to wind up on the 46-yard line. That's where Oak Hill will start off.
But, you know, if you're Independence, you got to keep playing as if the game's 0-0, which they do. You got to keep playing hard, and you know they want a shutout. Their defense has been hungry all night, and they do not want to let Oak Hill reach the end zone.
Running play right up the gut to Alex Baxter, the hard-driving 190-pound fullback. And the senior gets a nice run up to midfield.
And, of course, if you're Oak Hill, you want this drive to end in the end zone. You want to have something positive going in the next week. You know, this might be one of the tougher teams they're going to meet all year on their schedule. I'm not sure what their AAA schedule looks like, but there's few teams in AAA that are as good as the Patriots in AA.
Vargo Thomas is on the move, but he doesn't get it. It's an inside handoff for nothing.
Yeah, good penetration again. You know, one person penetrating can run a play, but they got 2 and 3 guys getting in across the line on every play.
And we want to give credit to 88, Braxton McKinney, who was one of those in on the tackle for the Patriots. Independence 40, Oak Hill nothing. Both teams came in with a record of 1-0. 16-0 Independence win in the first week, and a 17-7 win up at Nicholas County. Oak Hill won that game at the end of the lightning storm. Pitch it out to Vargo Thomas. Turns the left side. Gets a yard. That's it.
Yeah, just too much speed. And like I said, if you try to go inside, they got big linemen clogging it up. You try to go wide, they have fast guys on the perimeter. So it makes it a really difficult night. You know, they have gone away from those screen passes or the little short flare passes they threw earlier in the game. So might be something to try to pick up some yardage here. Fourth down, I think they'll go for it. Like I said, just in front of midfield, they need about 5 or 6 yards.
Yeah, 4th and 5 on the 49 of Independence.
They want to keep this drive going, and like I said, give them something positive going into next week.
Oops, Independence went into the neutral zone. Let's see if an offensive lineman moved first.
Well, if you did jump, pointing the other guy, at least that's something, you know, you got to at least try something.
Offside, Patriots. There's the 5 yards. That may give them, Oak Hill, the first down.
And once again, this goes into execution. No matter what the score of the game is, you you know, you need to be patient, watch for the ball. You don't want to give any penalty that's going to set up a first down here.
It is a first down, Red Devils.
You know, you do that in a big game, it's going to come back to bite you, Bill.
You can see on the screen there, the Oak Hill cheering section, they've got the lights going on. That's pretty cool. From the 44 of the Patriots, here come the Red Devils.
Nice play up the middle.
Moritz. He's to the 25 and
we got 2
near the
flags
20.
down.
Yeah, maybe he got a little help getting free. Jeremiah Moritz.
I thought those were fireflies over there, Bill.
Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, nice handoff. He cuts it back, hits right down the seam. We'll see if this one's coming back or not.
Yeah, I think that's against Oak Hill. Well, Dave Moneypenny, who is the head man for Oak Hill, has done a nice job. As we mentioned, you know, normally a AAA team is going to have 60 maybe players to come out. He's got half that number this year.
Right.
Only 6 seniors on the team.
Right, and there's no quit in them. They're still playing hard. They're giving it all they're got, and that's what they're going to do for their coach and for their teammates as well.
So the ball now is on the 49-yard line of Independence, where Oak Hill will have it. First down and long. And we're coming to 3 minutes and 37 seconds left in the third quarter, 40-0.
So I think they gave him the first down, and the penalty then moved it back. So a first down.
You're right. You're exactly right. Way to go, Pudna. Fake the handoff. Uh-oh. Oh, what a play.
Yeah, it's like he knew the spot where he was going to be. It's like before the play even started, he already had a spot picked out on the field where he was going to penetrate, and the quarterback just happened to run right into him.
Well, the quarterback, Alex, he thought he was going to get something going on, and instead, a nice play that time. Let's see if I can get that up. That was Colton Caron.
Oh, yeah.
Put tape over that name.
There we go.
State wrestling champion Caron, 6'2", senior 177. Ball is on the 44. Second down, 22 to go for the Devils.
And, of course, you see a guy like Colton who scored on the big reception. These guys love playing defense just as much as they do playing offense.
Last year, Oak Hill had super player in Leonard Farrow. He was lost to graduation. He's now at Fairmont State. And we got a break, so let's take it with them. 40-0 is the score. Independence on the lead, and we'll be back in a minute on Video Productions.
Need to get over to Hometown Kia in Beckley. You got a prize-winning lineup of new Kias over there. And these new Kias are real contenders. Mickey even likes the new Telluride to ride back and forth to the gym. Those guys at Hometown Kia in Beckley, they are in the corner fighting for you through the whole deal. So if you're out there in the market for a new ride, don't go 10 rounds with one of those other dealers. Get over to Hometown Kia of Beckley for a real knockout deal. Get a new Kia from Hometown Kia. That's how winning is done.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, back in Coal City, West Virginia, where the homestanding Independence Patriots have dominated this game 40-0. They have the ball now, Oak Hill does, on their own 39-yard line, where it'll be second down and long. Looking to throw. There's the catch. Good for about 3 yards.
Yeah, he just swung that out. Once again, a play like that, you're going to throw it near the line of scrimmage. You're hoping all the blocking is right, and you get a seam, and you can take that one a little bit farther down the field, but that one comes up short for 3 yards.
Ryder, who's a very good-looking receiver, he just had nowhere to go. Patriots defenders, and, that's something, Mario, we need to talk about. That in high school, a lot of these players have to play both ways. For Independence, they have so much talent. A lot of these players only have to play one way.
Right.
Here we go. Third down from the 42-yard line. And what do we have? An official's timeout. 1:52 left in the third quarter. It was 8-0 at the end of the first. It was 24-0 Independence at halftime. And now 40-zip. Alex. Oh, and it's dropped. Ryder, who normally will catch that 99.5% of the time.
He had a lot of real estate in front of him. If he'd have caught that, I think he could have turned that one up and made a big gain on it.
Well, Colaseno had delivered it right into the hands of Ryder. So it'll be fourth down and punting time for Ethan Vargo Thomas.
I still like Oak Hill's plays tonight. Their play calling. You know, if you're going up against a team that's not called Independence, a lot of the things they're working on tonight is going to be successful as the season moves on.
Goodson and Adkins are back deep for Independence.
Of course, we know the punter, he's going to have a sore leg come tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. But boy, look at this. Another booming punt. Taken at the 16. Up to the 22, and that's it.
Yeah, that's really good coverage once again.
Moritz.
No fight or no quit in the Red Devils on covering that punt and making a good stop before they could get that one going down the field.
So Independence, and we've got another Oak Hill player down on the ground.
Yeah, and this time of the game, you're going to see hopefully, no serious injuries, but you might see more what we call heat stress, cramps, things like that may show up.
Well,
and hopefully they can get them over there and get them some Gatorade in them.
While they're doing that, we'll take a quick break on Video Productions.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
An ice cube. $40-0. That's the lead. We're in the last stages of the third quarter. 1:38 left in it.
Once again, if you're the Red Devils of Oak Hill, you want to get something positive. You want the defense to try to get a stop, and you want to put some points on the scoreboard before you leave here tonight.
Trey Bowers barking signals. He's got two running backs near him, plus a wing back. Give it to Price. 25, Price slips a tackle, 30, 35, 40, watch out. He stumbles forward near midfield. Boy, another nice run by Judah Price.
If you notice there, like I said, he hits the hole off tackle inside, and here it comes on the replay. He'll hit the hole, and he has just the knack to pop out and turn that up for a big gain. A lot of players like that, when they hit that hole, will just keep going, maybe into the linebacker, and of course he dashes to the sidelines, gets in the open field, and that's what makes him a special back.
So the ball is on the 49-yard line after Judah Price gets another long run and good balance after he was hit. 1st and 10, Independence. 1 minute, 5 seconds remaining, third quarter. And a whistle will stop the action. What do we have now? Delay of game, Patriots.
Delay of game.
That's what we needed.
Offense.
Well, like I said, I do want to point out, even a 40-0 game, you should never, get a delay game penalty. That's something that they need to work on moving into each week. Those are things that can be costly. And this is a time at 40-0. Like I said, you want to continue to execute and, like I said, avoid the penalties.
From the 44-yard line, 1st and 15, Independence. Trey Bowers gets them set from the shotgun. Handoff. Judah Price gets a little bit, boy, there's the penalty. That was extracurricular activity, and Mr. Thomas, Braylon Thomas, a little bit too rough on that tackle.
Yeah, that's going to probably get you 15 yards penalty. He's going to get you close to another first down. And now on the Oak Hill side, you just can't help out a great offense like Independence.
Face mask.
Yeah, they called the face mask, I think, in an effort. It's just, you know, you've been playing hard all night, and you're up. You don't have anything on the scoreboard to show for it, and you get a little frustrated.
Well, you know, some of those penalties, too, also might be a conditioning. When you're late in the third quarter, everything they hit, they bounce out, and the guy's getting away from you. You're just reaching out. Sometimes it's just an inadvertent. You grab the face mask, and then you forget to let go of it.
From the Red Devil 40, it's first down and 10, Independence, in the last seconds of the third quarter. Give it to the tailback. There's room. There's a lot of room. Down inside the 35. And Linksweiler makes it to the 33-yard line. Tyler Linksweiler, last year, he had a nice year. 440 yards and 5 touchdowns. He's just a junior, 5'10" and 170.
Yeah, it's good to see you getting a couple other players involved in the offense. Once again, you know, Judah Price, I mean, I'm tired just watching him run tonight. I mean, so anytime you can get the ball in the hands of some of your other playmakers, it's just going to make you a stronger team down the stretch.
And we've come to the end of the third quarter. Here at Coal City, it's Independence 40, Oak Hill nothing. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
Nachos, better with Pepsi.
Massey Powersports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Powersports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Powersports. We power your work and your adventure.
Monroe Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field.
Ready to go, fourth quarter play. Independence ready. Running play. Good for 5, maybe 6, inside the 30 of Oak Hill.
Yep, straight dive up the middle. He carried a couple players with him.
So it's the fourth quarter here at Coal City, and a lot of this crowd is still here.
Fourth quarter, you want to just keep your legs moving. If you're running the ball defensively, you don't want to be reaching for players. You want to still try to get in good position where you can put your shoulder pad into them, and still try to work on good fundamentals.
I'm going to tell you my John Lilly story after this play.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
But first, we got to get everything sorted out.
I think they called a timeout just so you could tell your story.
Well, we'll have to wait because they're going to keep playing. All right,
they got a wide split over here. They got 2 guys out to the outside.
And 1 to the left. Pitch it out. Uh-oh, Oak Hill's got this one figured out. Wow, look at that play.
And it looks like some more laundry on the field.
Colton Naylor, 6'4" and 250 pounds, came up there and stopped the play.
I think we have a hold, Bill.
Going to be a little sloppy here in the fourth quarter. And I'm sure there'll be some other players in there. We'll get a chance for some opportunity to play. We're in the opening minute of the last quarter, and 40-0 is the score, favor of Independence.
Like I said, when your mind gets tired, your body gets tired, this time you have to find that little extra ump in your game and, try to stay with it and try to be mentally focused and try to be finish the game nice and crisp.
By the way, you were asking about Oak Hill next week. They're at home against Princeton, September 9th.
Well, that should be a good battle.
Running play, Independence, Oak Hill not giving into it, stops the play on the 38. Second down and a long way to go. Talking about John Lilly, when he had just taken over as the head football coach at Shady Spring, and he had to turn that program around. And he and I were leaving church one wintry, snowy Sunday morning. And we didn't really know each other very well, but I was a young general manager at WJLS, and I said, Coach, I think we need to broadcast your games. How many days until the first game? I was trying to be funny. He said 228, and he wasn't kidding.
Oh, I believe it. I'm sure they have a calendar on their wall, and they mark off the days.
Oh,
and
he does.
They're ready to go.
To this moment, that's what John does. Penalty markers again. I better pull out some more John Lilly stories.
As a football coach, football season never ends.
Yeah, that's right. Especially for Coach Lilly. He loves the game, loves it. Now, Independence will move it backwards to the Oak Hill 43-yard line, where it'll be second down and 20-some yards to go. Wideouts everywhere. Bowers turning on his horse. That was not Bowers, I'm sorry. Quarterback keeper.
Yeah, we have a new quarterback.
New quarterback is Josh Monroe, 5'8", 173 senior.
It's always good when you have somebody with your program, a senior. I'm sure he's been playing hard, ready to get in the game, and wants to get his opportunity, too, to pick up some yards.
37-yard line, that's where the ball is spotted. Third down, 18 to go for the Patriots. Ahead 40-0. It was 24-zip at intermission. So Independence being methodical. And they've got, again, twins receivers to the left and a split end to the right.
We'll see if they'll go with a passing play from the backup quarterback. Another penalty.
Wow.
Probably delay a game, but we'll see. Yep.
That's exactly it.
I was going to say, nobody was moving, nobody was doing it. Everybody was still. That's the first thing you think of.
We thank Nick Eskins, the heavy hitter. He's our producer-director tonight. Chris Farish on stats. I'm Bill O'Brien, and playing the role of Maris Lowry tonight is Mario Lowry, and doing a great job.
Well, thank you, Bill.
Look at this running play. Zigging, zagging. Linkswater gets a little bit.
Maybe now's a good time to talk about the new scoreboard they added here at Independence High School. It's nice, bright, shiny. Of course, the rumor is they scored so many points last year, all the bulbs burned out, so they had to replace it.
That is pretty. Independence is running toward that end zone where the new scoreboard is located. This is just a great scenario for high school football, up on the hill, as they call it.
Well, I like now you can go to almost any high school football stadium or field in West Virginia, and you have the beautiful turf, you got the scoreboard, you got the end zone, the play clocks. I think the state of West Virginia as a whole has really done a lot to upgrade facilities and give these young men a safe environment to play on field. And like I said, back, of course, when I played, even near this time of the year, at the beginning of the year, you'd have a nice field, but a month into it, you're playing basically on dirt.
Dalton Adkins is the wideout to the near side. They're going to throw it to him, and it's overthrown. Thomas almost caught that for Oak Hill, but it's incomplete. So 7 minutes and 37 seconds. They're going to let the clock roll. 40-0 is the score. Just let it roll. Thank you.
Yeah, both teams have played really hard tonight. We have a team like Independence who went to the finals last year, ranked number 2 this year. They're going to be on a mission all year. So whoever they play, every time they snap the ball, they expect to score. Every time the offense for the other team snaps the ball, they expect to get in there and make the tackle.
Well, they're on a mission, no doubt about it. They felt they could have and should have won last year, and they're on a mission to do it this year. And as I mentioned earlier, there's a certain time at certain schools when you've got all of the stars aligning just right, and that's the way it is for Independence football. You've got the players, the coaches, the fans, you've got the media involved. and it's all pointed toward Wheeling Island Stadium and a AA football title, and this could well be the year. You know, we've seen it. You know, I broadcast all of those Beckley games in basketball and won football state title, and did it at Mullins basketball for a couple of those. So, you know, when everything comes together, you know it, and I know it for here.
And
all right, we got a break. We need to take a quick commercial. We'll be back in just a moment on Video Productions.
Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
Little General Stores has been serving for almost 5 decades, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. Thank you.
Back and ready to go. 6 minutes, 37 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Once again, if you're Oak Hill, your goal is to get in the end zone, score before you get out of here tonight.
It's a nice play across
Nice run.
midfield.
I think there was a fumble, or maybe he was already down. We'll see what they
Independence
called.
says they got it.
I think the ball's already going to be spotted down, which I'm glad. That was a nice run. You'd hate for the young man to lose the ball on a play like that. Like I said, when you're trailing 40-0.
There was the replay, courtesy of Little General. All right, so the Red Devils trying to get on the scoreboard. That's their goal. From the Patriots 47. Nothing doing. So, and I don't have a number 14 on my roster. I beg your pardon.
Yeah, we have a very limited roster from Oak Hill tonight. We'll do the best we can to try to identify the players.
Back to the 49 of Independence, where it will be 3rd down and 5. So the Red Devils are trying to get some other players some action because, you know, they need to get ready for Princeton next week.
Right, right. And I'm telling you right now, a team like Independence, they want the shutout. They're not going to give it to you, but hopefully maybe Oak Hill can get a good play here and try to get close to that end zone.
I think that was Bowers who got him. Nothing doing. 4th down, 7, maybe 8.
Oak Hill's had the effort tonight. They played hard. You know, a team that hasn't played as hard as Oak Hill tonight, it could be 60-0. So they've played really tough tonight. They did hold Independence once on the goal line inside the 10-yard line. So, like I said, there's no quit in them. They're going to play hard every game, every snap.
Okay, the Red Devils will go for it, trailing by 40 points. 4th down and 8. Uh-oh, fumble. Watch out. That's not going to work very well. Independence will take over, and there's another
we got a little bit
flag.
of extracurricular activity again over here.
Yeah, away from the action. And
yeah, but that last play was doomed from the start on the fumble.
It developed way too slowly.
We want each team hopefully to keep cool heads here for the rest of the game, show good sportsmanship, but I know they're playing hard. Both sides came in here tonight expecting to win, and of course only one's going to walk away with that W.
All right. So the ball will be placed on the 43-yard line. Independence, well, let's let them move back a little bit. Still waiting. Man, wind's kicking up some.
Yep, sure is. Still a beautiful night here in the coal city of West Virginia. It's a beautiful night.
Bring up 4th and long for Oak Hill.
Bringing up another punting opportunity.
Change of possession.
Now the clock is turning. 3.5 minutes left in the ball game. This one was decided pretty much by halftime. It was 24-zip at intermission, Independence. And then the Patriots took complete and total control in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's going to take an extremely good team to come in here and knock off Independence at home or even on the road.
By the way, this will be Independence's 10th straight home victory going back 2 years. Independence gets the ball now. Rolling. There's a tackle. Loss of a couple of yards.
Good play by the defensive end coming up, wrapping up and bringing them to the ground.
All right, spot on the, we'll call it the 31. It'll be second down, 12 to go. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining.
If you're Oak Hill moving on with your season, like I said, there's few teams you're going to meet that has this type of offense or defense. It may not be so much as their execution, but just the, their opponent tonight that's stopped them from getting in the end zone.
We will do the Pioneer Bank postseason post-game show, and we'll have all of the stats for you and a recap of the scoring plays and delay of game. We've had several of those calls against the Patriots.
Yeah, you want to get in and out of the huddle. You want to be aware, each end has a play clock that you can visibly see, and you want to try to get in and out, even if you have a couple backups in there, and try to run smoothly.
All right. Second and long. Quarterback keeper. Oh, this is a big game. 25-20, 15-10, 5, and out inside the 5-yard line.
Yep, it almost looked like Trey Bowers again, even though it was the backup quarterback. He waited for the blocking to develop and then hit up the gap up the middle. And you can tell these guys are coached. Once they get through that first line, they're busting to the outside and turning it upfield.
To spot the ball on the 4-yard line. 1:20 to go. Clock is continuing to roll. They're not stopping the clock. This one was decided, as we mentioned, quite a bit earlier this evening.
And this is a part of the game where you have players who come to practice hard every day. They want to score touchdowns too. If you run the ball and you do something simple and it ends up in the end zone, that's really, all you can ask for.
Here we go. First and goal from the 4. Long count. And they'll take an, that's great sportsmanship.
Right, it sure is.
That's classy. That is very classy. And that should run out the clock. We're down to 33 seconds.
And that's respect towards, like I said, Oak Hill. Coach Moneypenny, his team has played hard tonight.
You got to give Coach John Lilly a lot of credit.
Yep, it sure is.
I mean, you could rub it in, but obviously Independence is the better team here tonight, and they're going to win this game 40-0.
Well, I think their goal is to win the state championship, not to score 48 tonight. So, 40-0, he'll be happy with that. I'm sure there's a lot of things he wants to correct before next week, like all coaches. But, the effort was there tonight for Independence. And they're going to have a great season. Everybody knows that.
And there it is. The clock is on zeros. Final score, Independence 40, Oak Hill nothing. The Patriots are now 2-0, and Oak Hill is 1-1. Well, stay with us. We'll have our special recap coming up. The Pioneer Bank postgame show is on the air after these messages on Video Productions.
Plumbing and Heating of Beckley, West Virginia is now hiring journeyman or master plumbers. You must have a West Virginia plumbing license and a valid driver's license. All interested parties may apply at Modley's Plumbing and Heating at 101 First Street, Beckley, West Virginia. Or interested applicants can call 304-253-HELP. Once again, you may apply in person at Modley's Plumbing and Heating, 101 First Street, Beckley, West Virginia. Modley's Plumbing and Heating is an equal opportunity employer.
What's more important to you when buying windows, siding, and doors?
Is it energy savings, cost, quality, warranty, or perhaps color options, low maintenance, service, or financing options?
Or all of the above. Window World offers it all.
We listen to your needs and go above and beyond your expectations. Schedule your free, no obligation in-home estimate by calling Window World of Beckley today.
And we're back at George Covey Field in Coal City. Bill O'Brien and Mario Lowry. 40-0 is the final score. Independence wins the game over Oak Hill. And we've got, well, a couple of things to tell you. Our pregame meal tonight was brought to you by Giovanni's with locations in Glendaniel, Leicester Square in Sofia. We thank Pepsi for giving the scoring recap, and in fact, we can do that right now. Well, we have a bunch to tell you about. At the end of the first quarter, Independence got their first score. Price scoring from in close, and then the 2-point PAT made it 8-0 at the end of the first. Then in the second quarter, Price again scoring with 7 minutes and 1 second left in the first half. The PAT good, and it was 16-0. Another touchdown. This time, Bowers scoring from 13 or 12. Linksweiler got the point after, and it was 24-0. That was the halftime score in the third quarter. Price again with a touchdown. 2-point pass with 9:17 left in the third. Got Independence even further ahead. And then the final score was an 86-yard pass. Bowers to Colton Caron. That game with just about 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter. 40-0. That's the final score. And our scoring recap brought to you by Pepsi Cola. Now, inside the numbers, we're almost there. We can't do that quite yet because we need to take another commercial break. And when we come back, we will have all of the scoring recap for you. We remind you that our wrap-up show is brought to you by our friends at Pioneer Community Bank on Video Productions.
Every year, the big banks raise their fees while reducing the services they provide. How do they get away with that? If you were to join Pioneer Community Bank, your money would stay right here, supporting a local business, which results in lower fees and better customer service for you. Sounds like a plan. So you're not really stuck with the big banks and their policies. Keep your money where it belongs, right here with Pioneer Community Bank. Pioneer Community Bank with locations in Beckley, Yeager, Sofia, Moore, and Welch. Member FDIC.
Yo, Adrian, need to get over to Hometown Kia in Beckley. You got a prize-winning lineup of new Kias over there, and these new Kias are real contenders. Mickey even likes the new Telluride to ride back and forth to the gym. Those guys at Hometown Kia in Beckley, they are in the corner fighting for you through the whole deal. So if you're out there in the market for a new ride, don't go 10 rounds with one of those other dealers. Get over to Hometown Kia in Beckley for a real knockout deal. Get a new Kia from Hometown Kia. That's how winning is done.
Nachos, better with Pepsi.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Getting ready for the numbers, but first we remind you that Indoor Air Incorporated is a proud sponsor of Raleigh County Sports. For all your heating and cooling needs, call Indoor Air, 304-890-2212. Indoor Air, 890-2212. Now let's go inside the numbers, brought to you by Cracker Barrel with locations in Beckley and Princeton. And here's my sidekick, Mario Lowry.
Yes, on the final stats tonight, once again, when I've been looking over these, once I read them, you can definitely tell it matches up with the final score of 40-0. Bowers ran the ball tonight very effectively at the QB position, 9 carries, 57 yards. Monroe, 1 carry, 5 yards. Judah Price was a workhorse tonight, 20 carries, 124 yards. That's a lot of touches, even for a high school game. Lynx Weiler, 5 carries, 26 yards. And freshman Silas Nelson came in at the end and had 2 carries for 29 yards. Total of 241 yards on the ground. Trey Bowers tonight, just phenomenal quarterback, had his career high, 253 yards. How do I know his career high? Because last week was the first time he ever played quarterback. Okay, so he had 253 yards tonight and a total of 494 yards, just a little shy of 500 with 13 first downs on the game. For Oak Hill, just now saw this, how great of a dominance performance the Patriots did on defense, only allowing 2 first downs tonight, Bill. 2. 1 through the air and 1 through a penalty. Okay, 2 first downs. Rushing the ball, they only gave up minus 22 yards. They give up 22 yards in the air, so do the math, 22 minus 22, they end up with 0 total yards. Not only did they have a shutout on the scoreboard, I don't think I've ever seen a game with no points and no total yards. So
see that Baxter wound up with 15
yards. Yeah, Baxter did get 15 yards.
A lot of his teammates were negative yardage.
You got to realize every time the quarterback takes a sack, those are negative yards. So, yes, they did have a good performance. Had 15 yards there from Baxter, and they had 22 yards in the air passing. But when you add it all up, they had 0 total yards for the night. Any coach has to be happy with this. You played a AAA team. They came in here, they played hard, and to get a shutout, hold them to 0 yards, get almost 500 on offense, is just a very good performance tonight from Independence. And, of course, that's what we've expected of them for the last couple of years.
Well, and by the way, we thank Chris Farish. He's the man on stats, and another great job by Chris. Thank you. We said this before, that last year's Independence team, they prided themselves in holding their opponents to low totals. And so their goal is, of course, and most of these kids were back from last year's great team. So obviously they want to do even better this year. We need to take one more quick commercial break, and we'll wrap it up from Coal City after this on Video Productions.
Every year, the big banks raise their fees while reducing the services they provide. How do they get away with that? If you were to join Pioneer Community Bank, your money would stay right here, supporting a local business, which results in lower fees and better customer service for you. Sounds like a plan. So you're not really stuck with the big banks and their policies. Keep your money where it belongs, right here with Pioneer Community Bank. Pioneer Community Bank, with locations in Beckley, Yeager, Sophia, Moore, and Welch. Member FDIC.
Massey Powersports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Powersports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Powersports. We power your work and your adventure.
Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Beckley Auto Mall, with 3 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, 199 Rogers Street, Princeton, and 368 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia student athletes, a winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
And we're back just to say our goodbyes. 40-0 is the final score. Independence defeats Oak Hill tonight. Our thanks to the heavy hitter, our producer-director, Nick Eskins, Chris Farish on stats, and Mario Lowry. We got to have you back. You did a great job.
Well, thanks for being gentle on me tonight there, Bill.
No, you did well.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I knew I was working with a professional. I knew you'd carry me. So.
Your nose is growing. Oh, Maris Lowry will be back next week. We know that he's enjoying all of the action in Columbus. He'll be watching college football in Notre Dame as they have the big upset tomorrow at Ohio State. I also have some riverfront property for you in Mabscott, if you believe that. But anyway, this is Bill O'Brien speaking to you from Coal City at Independence High School. Our thanks to John Lilly, the head football coach here and athletic director, for his kindness in the preparation.